many congratulations. Seismic shock here. You've just beaten one of the most informed men in Planet Darts. Just sum that one up for us.
Yeah, Chizzy's he's been a top player for years and years, but like I say, I think over the last sort of 2.5 months, there's probably not a better player on the tour than Chizzy. But I've been playing a lot myself, so I was quite not super confident, but I knew I had the game. If I could get in sort of first or second dart every leg and really push him, I knew I had the game to beat him. So I was like I say, more than confident I could put up a fight or push him, and I've come away with the win, so I'm more than happy.
What was that last Euro Tour like? Because you went in there, the underdog, the outsider, to qualify, and round by round you were ticking them off. What was that like?
I think I went to the Euro Tour, and to be honest, the Grand Prix didn't enter my mind because I just thought that Ricardo would have the last sort of spot. He was in pole position. And as the games went on, and I knew I was closer and closer. Yeah, you start thinking about it a little bit, but until someone comes up to you and goes, "You are definitely in," it wasn't concrete. So I think I was more nervous watching Damon play Jan van Veen than I was on my own game. So, but yeah, I mean, it's worked out all right, hasn't it? So it's good. One
of the best weekends of your life, that was it?
Yeah, it's close to darts weekend. Yeah, definitely close. It's right up there. But like I say, at the moment, I'm playing some really, really nice stuff, and I feel probably as good as I felt throwing a dart at the moment, sort of mentally, physically, all that sort of jargon that you want to put into to throw in some good darts, and I'm in a good space at the moment. So yeah, who knows what can happen.
We saw you put some tremendous performances in at Alexandra Palace, but then struggled to repeat that. Now we're seeing that form again. Is it a case of learning from it, so that this isn't a flash like Ali Pali was, so you can then build on this and climb those rankings? Yeah, I think I've said in past things that I think this year I've definitely felt part of the tour, and I've definitely felt like I belong playing on the tour, and I don't get so like sort of phased by playing the big players anymore. I feel like I'm part of the tour, and I've probably learnt more this year than I've learnt in 3 or 4 years. So this could be, do you know what I mean? It could be a massive start to my career, sort of thing, and for me to be able to push on. Having beaten Chizzy, is there anyone else that you fear in this tournament, or having beaten him is now the world your oyster? I mean, I don't really fear any sort of darts, but I think everyone's got 3 darts in their hand, and do you know what I mean? There's so many players in form at the moment. The thing is, every player in this Grand Prix field is more than capable of probably going on to winning the tournament, really. So every player is going to be the same sort of task as I've just played Chizzy. I'm just going to go up there, throw darts, hopefully get in the first 3 darts, and then go from there. Many congratulations. Cheers, thank you, Phil.
Luke, qualifying for this was obviously a big occasion for yourself.
Yeah.
But how much pressure was actually on the match itself for you?
For me, probably no pressure at all, because, like you say, I've got in sort of last sort of gasp sort of thing, and I'm playing one of the informed players, and I'm going to assume that he was a massive favourite to win that game, and I think I've heard a few people tip Chizzy to go all the way sort of thing. So for me there was no pressure, but I know what I can do, and I know how I'm playing at the moment, and I'm sure Chizzy was very aware of it, but I just thought, like I said before, if I could go out there, get in first handful and put the pressure on Chizzy, then anything can happen in a double in, double out, especially the first of 2 sets. It's so short, so yeah, I just wanted to get on top of him early doors.
What is the expectation here for you this week? Because once you get that first round out of the way, it's really shackles off for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I want to go as far as I can. The way I'm feeling, I mean, I'm not sure it's a big ask to say you can go win it, but I think I could go a long way in it. There's no reason why not. I'm pretty high up. I think I'm pretty high up on the sort of double percentages and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I think I've got the winner Luke Humphries and Darrell Gurney next. Like I say, Darrell Gurney is the last. He's a Grand Prix winner previously, and Luke Humphries is, again, he's probably playing the darts of his life at the moment. So it's going to be a tough ask next game. But I've just proven I can mix it with sort of your Dave Chisnalls and whatever. Then why can't I go and win the next game?
Do you think people will be standing up and taking notice of that performance in the practice room?
Possibly, I don't know. I think everyone's they're all more than aware what they can do themselves and who's good, and nobody looks around the practice room anymore and thinks, oh well, if I can get through and play him, then I've got an easy game anymore. Everyone is more than capable of winning this tournament. Yeah, I don't think nobody really. Do you know what I mean? Everyone could take notice of some sort of game, but then you've only got to look at what Gary done the other day, and do you know what I mean? He's averaging near the 100 mark and a double in, double out. So yeah, I don't think they don't pay much attention.
Thanks, Luke.
No worries.
Luke, you mentioned on Sky you've changed a few bits behind the scenes. Can
Yeah.
you shed any light on what those are?
Yeah, nothing really. I'm just trying not to put so much pressure on myself. I'm trying to go away to weekends and enjoy the weekends for what they were. I'm in a very fortunate position to be good at something I really enjoy doing, and then just to embrace going to these tournaments and being one of the lucky 128 in the world that can go and play these sort of tournaments and go and attempt to achieve what some people from the outside world looking and they can only dream of, sort of thing. I made a few things and like little things with I've upped my exercise a little bit and I try and eat a little bit better and stuff, but really it's more of a mental thing of going to these tournaments, enjoying them, embracing them for what they are, and then just trying to get the most out of them, really.
How much of a platform could this week be in your career? And have you set yourself any targets between now and the end of the season?
I'm not a target setter at all, so I've set myself no targets, but if I can go and have a big weekend here, week here, sorry, it could be a kickstart to my whole career, really. You go and have a big week here and then get yourself... I'm not sure what it'll be after the World sort of thing, but I'm edging on the top sort of 32, so if I can have a big weekend here and it pushes me in the top 32, then it's a massive kickstart.
Cheers, Luke.
No worries.
Luke, great performance. You've knocked out one of the favourites with the 96 average. When you do get in through the back door like that, is it almost like a bit of a free roll when you enter a tournament like this?
Yes and no. Yeah, you can say it's through the back door, but I've still put in the work earlier in the season to be able to put myself in the position to get myself through, get myself in. So, yeah, maybe a bit of a free, but I've still come to this tournament thinking I can do some real damage. So I'm not coming here thinking, if I lose first round, then I'll just take it on the app because I've just got in. I want to come in and do some real damage. So, do you know what I mean? I'm here to get as far as I can.